Welcome to Profile Traders. This is Reza and you're listening to my market analysis for March the 4th. This morning, yes, managed to open with a gap down after a neutral close yesterday. Therefore, obviously catching by surprise everybody that bought below 2100 yesterday, and they were very happy with the close at the middle of the profile around 2105. But when this morning they woke up and saw the gap down, they started to get very nervous, and they hoped that once we open there will be the usual buy program that's gonna come in, take it back up. But the fact that immediately after several minutes of an upside work about the open, we failed and we rejected the open to the downside. It was very clear that their stops were all loaded at 2096.95, and when we did break that, you saw that it dropped a very nice 10 points on the downside. But now, if we go back to the daily chart and recall what I was talking about several days ago, I talked about that we need to return on a closing basis and close below 2090 for this to be a bull trap. However, as we did broke below 90, we managed to come and close at 2096. So now you could make the case that as long as today's low holds in the very short term, we have found a support, and if we continue to rotate above 2090, it will be only a matter of time that this will be a very bullish consolidation with a potential exit to the upside, at which point the ultimate upside target is the touch of the resistance line up there, 2155-ish or so. So nothing at all will be done on the downside of substance until I see a good close away below 2090. And now, of course, 85 being today's low, 85 is also being a level that we will have to break decisively if we come down for a test of 2090 and break 2090. If we go lower than that, if we do break today's low with vigor, there is a POC at 2078.5, and then the next level is 2070. But remember, you will not see much, often very severe selling going into the earnings, and they usually buy the dips until earnings are out and they see the picture of how everything went for corporations. As far as crude, also we go back on the daily, and we remember that I sent you that on the 23rd on a tweet, this exact chart, but without the channel. I said we were over here. I said 48, 47, they're both buy against 46 with a 51 or 52 target. So target today was hit, and 48 minus 15 ticks nailed that low. So now as we are able to draw this uptrend line, crude is on a short-term bullish. If it really want to get nasty, it could easily go up to 55, and then past 55, upside resistance of the channel line up there to be tested, and that should definitely provide a formidable sell opportunity. And for anything now to be super duper bearish, nothing has changed. You still have to break 48, 47 which will also then correspond to a good break of the current trend line up that is in place. In the more microscopic term, 51 is now support. As long as we remain above 51, we should go to 52.29, which is a POC up there, to 52.60, which in my opinion is a great sell zone. Again, an opinion. And the protective stop should be somewhere around like 95, 90-ish. And on the support zone, I like this 50.70 to 51 against 50.45. Gold completely, totally dead. It's just hanging around that very critical, important zone of support, which is the 97 to 1200. Even though that it's on it, it couldn't break it nor exit from it to the upside. So I would say lack of interest, lack of participation, lack of enthusiasm. I should say a little bit of exhaustion, because they truly have exhausted the patience of gold holders. And they are doing a fantastic job, because that's exactly what they want. They want to make you so sick and tired of gold that you would even pull the teeth you have in your mouth and take it to the goddamn pound shop and cash it in. Then gold will find a bottom, hopefully. But for now, lack of total interest. Again, if we can blow through 97, maybe they will be able to jumpstart the sell-off. But I can tell you that they have tried, as I explained yesterday, about 7 or 8 times to break below this 97 to 1200. Every time the break happened, it was immediately rejected back up. So we can only wait and see, no way to tell. But be aware that you're at a very critical pivot point, which should or could generate a big move off of here. Upside, if we can break up out of this congestion zone, 12.15 is target 1, and then we have a volume POC up there at 12.21. On the downside, I don't know. We shall see what's the dynamic of the break when the break kicks in, to be able to assess if it's real or if it's gonna falter, slow down, to be fake. Thank you for listening. This is Reza with Profile Traders. If you wish to join us, check my website. You can get all my courses and 1-year attendance to my live trading room, where we day trade everyday gold, CL, ES, for $550. Talk to you tomorrow.